Stop. I don't get it. Who are asking for these live action Netflix adaptations? I don't seriously get it. Because I don't see any demand. I don't. So why is there a supply for this? And where are they even getting the confidence to do this after butchering and actually, let's keep you aside. But you get me, right? Anyways, hello people. Today I'm ranting. I don't even discuss about anime or TV series on this channel until I do, a couple of times last year, but right now I watched the trailer for the live action adaptation of Kakegurui. Like, how do I even explain this? Why do they keep doing this? Let's go back. Let's go back to the first anime they ever adapted, which was Death Note. Wait, Death Note was the first, right? Or was it Full Metal? Anyways, Death Note was my first anime that I knew was an anime. It's kind of complicated, but the point is, I am a big Death Note fan, okay? Or so I was. And I was actually not really hyped for the Death Note live action. That didn't look good from the starting. But anyways, Death Note live action was an abysmal piece of garbage. I just can't tell you, man, how boring, how bad they adapted that. Why life was such a crybaby, why his girlfriend felt more like a protagonist than he ever did, and oh my god, that L with absolutely zero freaking aura, dude. And no, I don't want to see your ratings or reviews of that show. That was bad. You can't deny that. Anyways, moving on. The next live action that I want to talk about is Cowboy Bebop. Now, this was one show that I was genuinely excited about. I actually was excited for this because it looked good. The trailer was good. And that's not it. See, the thing is, Cowboy Bebop, if you guys have watched, it's not linear. I mean, it's kind of linear. There is a story, but there's not a story. So, see, they had their chance. They scored with like a really great manga, with really great world, with some really cool ass characters, and with complete creative freedom. They could have done so much, so much. Now, this was obviously better than the Death Note live action. I mean, see, that's not a great standard. And I don't get it. Why did they use their creative freedom to literally change the vibes, change the characters? They some of the characters didn't feel like they were from Cowboy Bebop. They could have easily just worked on a story, put those characters in that story, put that role in that story, and that would have been completely fine. But oh my god, I remember who was that? Was it the Halo director who said, people generally don't like if you take creative freedom and do something of your own? Well, we don't like it because you don't do good. Dude, see, what I'm trying to say is the thing you're trying to adapt to a TV series already exists in a different form, in form of a game or an anime, which is already pretty good, which is already respected. So you have to give it something better or at the same caliber that show or game is. What's the point if you're not taking the source material or whatever that idea is from, if you're not taking that and making it better or at least giving it justice? That's why people are mad at these, adaptations. Okay, enough shitting on Netflix. So I'm also gonna come out and say there are some good shit that they made, especially the One Piece live action. I was really surprised how actually good this adaptation was because I wasn't really, expecting good things. Because One Piece characters look like these, and and their attacks also looks like these, so it's kind of weird. I have zero complaints on the One Piece live action. That also could be because I haven't watched the anime. Yes, I'm one of those 5% people who has started watching One Piece from the live action, but it was genuinely fun. No, I actually enjoyed it. I'm actually waiting for the season 2. I wouldn't say it was 10 out of 10, but it was definitely above 8 if we're talking about ratings. But I wanna know, how did they actually make up their mind to make a Kakegurui live action? I just don't get it. Choose something that will actually look good in a live action, alright? This will not. Why? You ask? Why? Because the plot of the anime is girls getting horny by playing poker. God damn, this is something that only looks good in an anime, okay? Now, Kakegurui already has in live action, if you guys don't know about it. Yeah, it is. This is the second one coming out. And you know what? I'm actually gonna say the first one did actually good. I don't know how am I saying this. I don't know how are these mouths? No, words, not mouths. How are these words coming out of my mouth? But yeah, they managed to match that anime vibe. It was obviously pretty cringe. It was pretty cringe seeing actually real people talk like that, but they somehow still managed to grab that vibe. But coming to the trailer that I watched, the new one, oh my. See, I know most of the people are upset because a lot of characters they made them black for some reason. See, I don't really care. Whatever they want to do, make the character black, Spanish, Japanese, Indian, I don't care. But here's the thing. The trailer looks absolutely uninteresting, absolutely garbage. How do I explain this? I know this is gonna flop. I know this is gonna be bad. The only reason I'm gonna be watching this is just to know how bad this is. Because you can just tell, man. You can just tell. The first comment on the trailer is I refuse to believe this isn't money laundering. And you know what? I think this is. I generally think this is. Why even make a new live action when the last one was actually nice? Why do you want to ruin everything? God damn it. Pick something like Link Lake. Pick something like freaking The Promised Neverland or something. I don't know, man. All I'm saying is just think before choosing a random anime to pick and butcher it up with a freaking dead ass live action. Generally makes me upset because, when I see trailers like these, it feels like they're not even trying. That's how bad the trailer was. I'm not even kidding, dude. My first reaction from the heart was, why? Why make this if you're not making it good, or if you're not enhancing what the source material was? And from the trailer, the only thing that looks enhanced is the production. Otherwise, it actually feels like you're making a parody of Kakegurui. I'm not even kidding. Also, I feel bad for the actors, because they are trying to make it big. Like, I can understand if I'm like a struggling actor and if I get a role this big, I'm definitely taking it no matter what, especially from Netflix. What happened to my mic? What? Well, yeah, it still can be good, 1 in 1,000 chances, but oh boy, trust me. Oh boy. Wasn't Netflix in a debt or something? How are they making this? How is this gonna take them out of debt? Just stop, man. Just please, just stop. For God's sake, stop. See, the thing is, I'm not against live action, but the thing is, 90% of the time they just butcher it up. So I don't even know, man. Watch them announce Sword Art Online live action next. I'm not even gonna be surprised anymore. Anyways, that was kind of it. That's enough ranting from me. And yeah, go check out my channel. I generally don't make videos like this, but maybe I will. Maybe if they release the Sword Art Online live action trailer, I'll make another one then. Bye bye for now, and wait, I already said bye. What do I say next?